Welcome to Life Vibes. I'm your host, Breezy Clark. Today I'm on location at Zen Spa in Stephenville, Texas, with Zen Spa owner Amber Peterson.
Hi.
Welcome to the show, Amber.
Thanks for having me.
Amber has been a massage therapist for 15 years, and today I came over to visit with her about the health benefits of massage therapy and learn a little bit more about the industry. I think it is becoming more popular and it's a vital part of your overall wellness. And so, Amber, why don't you tell me a little bit about your history of massage therapy? 15 years, you've probably seen a lot and experienced a whole lot in this industry.
I definitely have. When I first started, massage therapy wasn't even really considered a health healthcare alternative. Chiropractors didn't even really believe, that we could do much good. Now it's really hard to find a chiropractor without a massage therapist.
Because the two kind of go hand in hand.
Very much so.
Okay,
very
I
much
see.
so.
I see that because I've had both. I've had a few more massages than I have with chiropractic work, but I could see how you would want both, how that they could benefit you and that they would work together.
Definitely. Getting adjustments, corrects bone placement, massage actually holds muscles actually hold everything together, so massage can help relieve chronic stress, chronic pain, and stuff like that. So they do work really, really well together. Or you can use them separately. I would have to say I'm a little biased on the massage because I would say that you get a full hour session for the time you spend and the money that you spend. And
well, massage therapy typically feels a lot better sometimes than the chiropractor does.
I think so too. I think you're very right. So.
Right. Well, that's amazing to think that in the last 15 years that it's progressed so much and that it's actually a vital part of wellness now and it's more widespread and that people are beginning to see the rewards and why you would want to have massage therapy as that alternative healing and treatment.
Definitely. I would say that massage therapy is kind of one of the most up-and-coming professions since this last 15 years. It's one of the top 5, stress-less jobs, and you make decent money with, the time that you spend in it.
Right, right. Well, in the last 15 years, you came from the Dallas area originally with massage therapy.
I did. I went to Wellness Skills Massage Therapy School. It was off Mockingbird and Skillman, and that was 15 years ago. And then 3 years later, I got my instructor's license, so I went into teaching massage as well.
Oh, wow. So you're kind of all over the spectrum with massage.
Definitely. I enjoy it so much that I was ready to, help other up-and-coming therapists, be as good as they can be.
Right. Well, because that plays a big part in it as well. It's not just the idea of getting a massage, but a quality massage and having a therapist that knows what you need and what's going to be best for your body. Because there are several different types of massages out there.
Correct. And some of the most common types are going to be like Swedish or relaxation, which is a gentle form of massage, and more relaxing the nervous system and
Is that, and now, when you say the relaxing, because I know there's the deep tissue, and that's where you're really getting into the deep tissues of the muscles, and it can be a bit more painful to some, but some people prefer that a little bit more.
Correct. It's all in technique that the therapist uses as far as how much pain. You don't ever want to go past a 7 on your personal pain tolerance. If you do, we're both working hard and we're not doing anything.
Right.
Then it is a bit heavier and you are working on the deeper layers.
And I'm sure every individual is different. What may feel good for some can be painful for others, or vice versa, and depending on the condition that a client may come in, like maybe if they've been in a car accident and they have some tight muscles, or they've never had a massage of any kind before and not know what to expect, they might be kind of tense, and so working with the different types of people, I'm sure that plays a big part in it as well.
Correct. Every session is tailored towards the individual, and as far as that goes, even with people that I see once a week, once a month, every time they come in, I'm going to ask them, what do we need to do for you today? Because you might need something different. I try to get regular massage myself, and it's not ever usually, I don't ever usually need the same thing. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't.
Right. Well, and so what other massages are there? Because those are the basics, those are usually what people are going to come in. But when you start getting more regular clients or people that maybe want to just try out different massages, like I know there's the hot stone massage, which I've had one time myself, That's a very pampering massage, but isn't there more to it with the balance of the stones and the placement and all of that? I'm not too sure. I better not try and explain any more than that.
The type of hot stone that I perform is called lust stone massage. We use river stones that have been nice and smooth by the river. I also use marble stones, which are more sea-based. So you have the sea and the earth, you have the hot and the cold, you have the black and the white.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that combination very much.
And
so you have that connection.
Very soothing.
Okay, so that's more of a soothing massage, and then you also offer, it's not as well known, and especially probably not in Stephenville, but the ashiatsu.
As far as ashiatsu, I think I'm the only one around this area, minus if you head towards Fort Worth. It's actually where I have some bars placed on my ceiling to give me stability. I actually pop up on the table and use my body weight and my feet to do a real broad, heavy pressure massage, and it's awesome.
Wow.
It almost for me feels like I've had a chiropractic appointment and a massage and a heavy massage all at the same time.
Because it would be hard to get that amount of pressure just with your own upper body strength, but with your entire body weight, but then having the balance, of course, I could only imagine. You must have good balance yourself to be able to do that and to stay focused on what you're doing.
I was looking really for another way to use my body, especially on the deeper part. You know, a lot of therapists get in it and they really, really enjoy it, but they're burn out within 5 years because they've overworked their bodies. So this is it was a great way for me to bring in a new type of therapy.
So just to be mindful of yourself, and so that, well, because 15 years in the practice, that does have to take a toll on you after a while.
It can. It's important to be a smart therapist and work with, you know, your body in the ways that you can that you're not constantly working with your hands and your wrists.
Right, and just to be able to give yourself that break.
Correct.
But to still be able to offer such a great service, and especially since that's not as widespread at all in this area, really.
It's
to be
not
doing something like that.
It's not, and it's fun, and you know, with the people that live around here doing rodeo and the college being here, you know, a lot of physical activity with their bodies, and so they usually like a good amount of pressure. So it's a good one to be able for me to kind of steer them in that direction, and people usually just love it.
Right. Well, I can imagine so, and that is true with the rodeo crowd here and horse riding and all of that. Everyone needs a massage if you're in that industry.
I agree completely.
Agreed. Well, so the benefits, the health benefits, like they are growing and they're becoming more well known for people realizing that massage therapy is an alternative form of healing and treatment. So what would you say that most of the benefits that people receive from massage therapy?
I would say stress reduction would probably be one of the top, and then chronic pain relief. A lot more physicians are kind of pointing people towards a non-medication way of taking care of their body, and so
well,
those
that's
are the
great.
two.
And to have a physician recommending a treatment like that's not only great for business, but that's really great for an individual, knowing that there are other ways to treat illnesses and ailments instead of having to take something, to take anything, just to be able and to do something that makes you feel so good, and that's your prescription. I think I'd take that any day over having to go to a pharmacy.
Oh, I agree. I think it's used a lot for preventative maintenance. It can help with circulation issues, insomnia due to stress. It can help build your immune system because it helps your white blood cell count.
Oh, wow.
It can reduce headaches. It can help detox your body. With fibromyalgia, reduce cellulite. I mean, it does
the list
so
just goes
many
on.
things. Yeah.
Well, because you're stimulating the entire body, and so, you know, especially for someone that maybe isn't as physically active or mobile, and you're getting that circulation going and you're getting things moving, that's very vital to your health that a lot of people aren't even aware of, that maybe they're having headaches and that a massage could help with that.
Correct.
Or that you have something going on in your body that you haven't been able to treat yourself or don't really have the knowledge of what you're supposed to do, and then you come in and get a massage and you just feel so much better. That stress is reduced, your body feels amazing.
Correct.
And you just have all of it. It's a whole package deal.
It's a whole package deal, and even on the mental side of it, it can help, get through a stressful moment. Say you've had a death in the family, or you're going through a hard time in the family, divorce, or anything like that.
Any type of trauma.
Any type of trauma. Some not as far as mentally too, positive body outlook. I mean, all of it, because you're getting a real positive touch is what we really try to focus on.
Well, and having that positive experience and doing something that's so good for you, that makes you feel so good, it kind of makes you want to do even better, or to take care of yourself more.
Correct.
And to become more mindful and aware of yourself.
It can steer you in a lot of different directions as far as to getting healthy, mentally and physically, and a good therapist is going to help you with all aspects of life. You just got to ask them.
Yeah, well, that's great. So, now you offer a lot of different types of massages, but those aren't the only services you offer here at Zen Spa.
No, actually, we offer pretty much a full-service spa, anything from skincare to body waxing, manicures, pedicures, custom spray tanning.
Stay busy.
Try to, yeah, definitely.
Well, because in that, that's another, it's like when you go to a spa and you learn the benefits and how much better it makes you feel when you do care for yourself in that way, that it can become such an important part of your life that maybe you hadn't realized was lacking before.
Correct.
And to come in and get all of those treatments and just leave feeling so good, I could only imagine.
Even if you only do, something once a month for yourself, and we always feel better when we look better, put your best foot forward. So I would like to help, as many people as I can with that. That's why I've stayed in this industry so long and went from my little 10 by 14 room back in February. I'd had my business here for about 2 years to finally grow and offer more services to just help people. I want to help you feel the best that you can feel.
Right, and that's great. Now, you said that you've been here for about 2 years with your services, and you had a small booth, single room where you were operating. Now you've moved over here to this beautiful spa.
Correct.
And you're able to offer all of these services, and you had also really been a vital part of the Barefoot Market and offering chair massages over there. Correct? Are you still doing that at all?
I am. I'm there on Thursdays, usually between 11 to 11:30 to 1:30, 2 o'clock.
Just depending.
Depending on if I have something scheduled before and after with clients, because I still see clients that day.
Well, and that's great too, because the Barefoot Market is a health food store in Stephenville.
Correct.
And so to combine that service there, it's really revealing how much the two go hand in hand.
They're very knowledgeable over there, so if I have somebody that has a question that I can't answer through either my own research or asking another colleague, I'll usually send them over there and see if there's something that couldn't help boost what we're doing here, or maybe just any kind of information. Yes.
Well, and in a town like Stephenville's growing and offering more services, and wellness is becoming more prominent here, I would say, like with the running clubs and massage therapy and things like that, and having the Barefoot Market with the smoothie bar and health food store. And so when everyone works together, it kind of shows how important it all is and how it really is just all about your overall wellness.
I agree. I think there's a movement happening in Stephenville right now with just health and what you can do for yourself, past, going to your physician with every single ailment. The body wants to heal itself, and massage is one of those ways that can really help wake that own inner body, ability to heal itself. So it's important.
I agree, and just taking that responsibility for yourself and just learning what it means to take care of yourself.
Yes, and having a network of people here that can help you, feel the best that you can feel.
Right, and that's great, and you certainly do offer a wide range of services for the people in the Stephenville area, Amber.
Yes.
It has been a pleasure visiting with you today, and we thank you so much, and we wish you the best of luck in your future with Zen Spa in Stephenville, Texas.
I appreciate that.
Thank you so much. Life Vibes has been a product of Texan News Service. Be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter. And until next time, keep the good vibes rolling.